Hey, it's Mary, your favorite artist, your favorite poet, your favorite creator, your favorite anybody. So, yesterday, my poem, inspired by Shadow of the Day by Linkin Park, was published all over social media. If you haven't already, I'll leave the link in the description below so you can go watch it. Now, in this video, I will be breaking down both versions, mine versus the original, and how it really resonates with us, with our feelings, with our emotions, and what we go through and how we handle it. And I'll try my best. So hope you stay to the end. Now, before I begin, I just want to say that Shadow of the Day is one of my favorite Linkin Park songs. And not only them, but other artists too, their songs, they really resonate with life itself and with what we go through. So let's get started. In the song and poem, I pretty much changed everything except the chorus. So let's see how these two different versions are either different or alike from each other. So part 1. In the verse, I said, I close the door of my bedroom, I look outside and turn away. Sometimes coming out isn't so simple. Sometimes keeping things inside is the only way. Now, what I'm trying to say in this is that sometimes you may be going through something hard and you're too scared to talk about it. Either you don't know how, or you're afraid that people are going to judge you, or you don't know who to talk to, or it's just too painful, you just want to hold it in, or you think you'll just burst into tears. And some things you want to keep private. And how do you deal with it? Pretty sure we all lock ourselves in our rooms and reflect and cry about it, wondering why it happened. It wasn't how we wanted it to go, how we imagined it in our head. Maybe life had different plans for us, even if it hurts. Like with all this pain and all this baggage, we just want to disappear from the world. Not even have to think about it, not even having to talk about it. But it did happen. And it's not really something that you could just forget, just like that. And you just want to go through it alone. And this is what Chester sings in the original song.
I close both blinds below the window. I close both blinds and turn away. Sometimes solutions aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way.
So I think our point of views are a little bit similar to each other. You see, when I'm in my room, I always close my door for many different reasons, and Chester closes the locks on his window. But while Chester closes the blinds and turns away, I look outside and also turn away. You see, I like to keep my blinds exactly where they are. I don't have to open or close them. Or maybe I've switched them once, depending how everything is placed in my room. But I still reflect on my life and my struggles and many things, a lot of things, even if they happened a long time ago or it feels like a long time ago, they're still really hard to just let go. Because there are the things that you can never let go, and there are the things that you can never remember. So there's still a lot that still cross my mind, and I'm still holding on, no matter how long it was. And then, in the last part of the verse, Chester says that sometimes solutions aren't so simple, so sometimes goodbye's the only way. We've all had those problems before. Like if you had some problems with your partner, they're those partners that think there's no better solution than to just end it, and one of you or both of you is going to end up in a heartbreak. But there's always solutions to everything, but some of us just don't know the best or the right one. So some people just give up, and it really hurts. Or depending on your situation, your relationship, maybe sometimes it doesn't really hurt, but in most cases it does. But I think the only time when goodbye is the only way is when you lose somebody through death. You could never get them back. They're no longer on this earth. Like my daddy, who I lost to cancer 9 years ago, and now his birthday is in about 2 weeks, and I'm still gonna make a video, and I'll probably get emotional in it too. And out of every family member that I've lost, my daddy's the only one I think about most, more than everyone else. Now you'll listen to me singing along to the chorus. And the sun will set for you. The sun will set for you. And the shadow of the day will embrace the world in gray. And the sun will set for you. I think what Chester's trying to say in this song is that even though things seem really dark right now, one day they'll get better. Even when we don't believe it. Even if we're just reflecting back on our lives, looking outside, wondering, why did it have to be this way? This is not how I wanted it to go. This is not what I imagined in my head, and there's nothing I can do about it. I cannot turn back time and fix things with the ones I lost. And when we're asking ourselves, why? Why me? Now, let's dive in for part 2. So in the verse, I say, in your calls and messages, people let out their feelings for you. Sometimes, looking back isn't so simple. Sometimes, moving on is the only way. So there are some of those people that we lost for any reason. Maybe you lost a friend. Maybe you're going through a divorce, or somebody in your family went through a divorce, or somebody ended a relationship. Anything really. And it really hurts. And some of those people we still miss very much, and we still think fondly of. We just want them back, and we're still trying to figure out why. Why did it happen? Why did life bring us to where we are right now at this moment, at this time? And now we haven't seen each other in a very long time. We haven't talked for a very long time. And there's some of those people that are still going to reach out to check up on us, to see if we're okay. And some people are going to tell you how they feel, and they're gonna say things like how much they miss us and they want to see us. But how do we react to it when we get those words? Do we reply back and say those words to them again? Honestly, I don't know. I think it really depends on the situation and why you lost each other. Why did somebody leave in the first place, and who? Because it's hard, even if we miss somebody so much, want to see them again. How can we do that? It's not so easy. So that's why some of us are gonna move on and try to bring in new people into our lives. But is it going to make any difference? Is it gonna make us forget our pain? Is the new person gonna be better than who we already had? Because then we're still going to be in our rooms reflecting on our lives, and just remembering every memory and every conversation that we had. Even if it wasn't much, there's still some of those people that we loved very deeply that we still lost, and that still cross our mind. Even if we tried every reason to forget about them. But some people we can never really forget. We'll always be holding on to in our hearts, in our mind, no matter what. Now listen to what Chester sings in this verse.
Cards and flowers on your window. Your friends all please.
and I really have some similar point of views. Except I wrote, in your calls and messages, people let out their feelings for you. But Chester says that people let out their feelings for you in cards and messages. And some of us are still going to beg others to stay. But we shouldn't have to beg for someone to stay. We should have people in our lives that are going to stay no matter what, even when things get tough. Because that's the thing in relationships. We're going to have our ups and our downs. And even when things get tough, we can't just give up on each other. We have to work things out. Because if we give up, then it's too late. One day we're going to find somebody new. You need to learn how to compromise and take things slow and be patient with each other and understand each other's point of view. Because then what's the point? Because then obviously it's gonna end up being a goodbye, and no one wants that. Like I said before, trying to bring in somebody else. Yes, new beginnings are hard, but what are you supposed to do in that moment? Someone leaves your life, then someone new will come in. But is it really worth it sometimes? Because you never know if you're going to have a better relationship or it's going to be worse. Because if you truly have someone in your life that you really care about, that you absolutely love, then you should fix things before it ends up into a goodbye. Because one day somebody will come and take your spot. And then if that person leaves too, and some of us are still gonna think about who we already had. So a lot of us still think fondly of some people, still miss some people, still want people back, but it isn't so simple anymore. So that's why we try moving on sometimes. And even if it doesn't work, well then we'll try again. And the ones that were always meant to be in our lives will eventually come back, but better. What's your perspective? How do you deal with all this when you're going through something hard and you're still holding on to something or someone that you lost? Please tell me in the comments below. And more poems are coming soon, and more of these breakdowns are coming soon, so stay tuned. Please like the video, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.